Welcome back to the big story. Now to a story that has enraged many Americans, and likely so.
Westboro Baptist Church.
Westboro Baptist Church.
Westboro Baptist Church.
I'm way too tired. I couldn't fall asleep last night. I was so nervous. And the message that we're putting out is like, we want this to be like a peaceful, positive, supportive event. We want students at SAMO, students in the community, people in the community to know that we are there for support and this is a loving community and it's okay to be who you are. Over there? I believe it was a Tuesday or Monday night, the Westboro Baptist Church, WBC, put up a press release or on their calendar that they were coming to Santa Monica High School. This happened and I thought it was a joke. Someone at school told me and I was like, it's probably not true. Like, why would they do that?
I remember I was talking to my friend Katie on the phone, and she was like, dude, look on Facebook. And just my entire newsfeed was just flooded with, oh my gosh, the Westboro Baptist Church is coming to Samo High, and what are we gonna do? And everybody was really panic-stricken, and I kind of took a second and I was like, cool, I'm gonna take this as a compliment. This means that we're doing our job in GSA, and that you could say that they find us intimidating.
My phones are filled with a bunch of questions and texts and all these things asking, what's gonna happen? What are we gonna do? What's happening? That's when the dialogue started. That's when something happened and people were interested and people cared and they were showing they were supportive.
And then we introduced it to the club, but we knew that we had the tools to make it happen and that it made sense for GSA to take this big project on. Matthew had created this Facebook group, which was wonderful, and that served as a basic kind of brainstorming place for everybody to talk about what was going on in their minds.
We weren't going to do a counter protest. We weren't going to even mention or look at the WBC Westboro Baptist Church. We would link arms or hands or legs, whatever you could do, in solidarity across the Pico Gate with our backs faced towards the protesters. While that thing will be singing songs and we'd have music playing and it would just be a really great, supportive, positive environment for people to be proud of who they were.
There's a feeling when you're standing there with everyone, you know, some people who you do know and some people who you don't know, you know, your rabbi and a few people from your synagogue and people from the school board, and everyone's in the same place of positivity, I guess.
So throughout this event, I was all over the place. I was running from one place to another, making sure everyone was here, everyone knew what they had to do, making sure the line was in check, setting and putting up posters. I think by far my favorite thing is seeing those little things that made a difference.
A really important thing that we wanted to stress is that we all have First Amendment rights, and as you know, my government teacher right now is saying, just because we have a right or we have the rights to do something, it doesn't make it right. Let's start bringing, you know, some action and you know, not dwell on that as much. How can we really make a tangible difference, and how can we really make it positive, which was getting money, you know, for a great organization.
The door slammed loud and rose up a cloud of dust on us.
Our messages is of peace, love, positivity, and self-love. And I hope that everyone at SAMO knows that SAMO and Santa Monica is a safe place for everyone, regardless of who they are as a person. And that's an important message. And if you need a place to go, if you need resources, they are in the community. And our GSA will always be here for you.
Don't make it bad.